I definitely agree on the perception of working hard. I was very, oh, perception, actually, the reality of working hard. I guess for me, in coming up in my career, I've always kind of had a mantra that I was told quite early on to really try and overwhelm people with my ability and try to basically trying to under promise and over deliver. So I've always had that, and I've also had a lot of emotional intelligence in the sense that, and I was going to talk about this later, but in terms of understanding what success looks like, not what my success looks like, but what success looks like from the eyes of my boss. Understanding, what makes them tick, what they want, how do I make them look good? All of these types of things kind of help me to progress in my career. Working hard, because you can work hard and get nowhere, right? And this maybe goes back to playing politics well, but trying to understand the mission statement of the business. What is the business trying to achieve? What's the culture of the business? How can I deliver in a way that's aligned to the culture of the organization? These were all things that I did, I guess, to help me. Also, feedback. So again, you need to be strong at taking feedback, and you need to be willing to act on it. Even if no one's told you something before, you need to be able to self-reflect on yourself. And when I was younger, I thought I knew everything. I thought the way I operated was perfect, and I could not see any issue with myself. And I worked really hard, and everyone used to say, "Good job, Darren, you worked really hard." But what I didn't realize was that the stuff that I was doing, my managers at the time didn't hit their radar, because it didn't mean anything to their day jobs. Really, I was just producing or doing tasks. And then once I figured out that, listen, you need to be more effective in a way that you're making your bosses look good, you're doing what they deem as successful. Once I started to do that, then I started to climbing. I started to build relationships as well. It's really, really important to build relationships. So when you look at relationships, there's different types of relationships. You have your operational relationships. So that means working with other teams, trying to find out who the key people in other teams are that can help you deliver what you need to deliver to make your boss happy. But also strategic relationships. So the people that I need to speak to that know what's going on in the business, know where the opportunities lie, know where I can help and go, and where I can even ask for suggestions, and kind of implementing all of those things, I guess, help me. And I guess maybe it's playing the game. Maybe that's what playing the game means, in a positive sense. Playing the game in order to get myself ahead has really helped me. So I think, you do need soft skills. You might work hard, you might work twice as hard, but you might be passed over only because you're doing what you perceive is right, not what your boss may want or what your company actually needs. And that's a weird one to get your head across. But once you take the feedback, once you speak to people and always do that continuous loop of feedback, then you can understand if you're putting your efforts in the right place.